straight blind hoes. All new black Balenciaga, and I do this shit with my eyes closed. Y'all stressing about fine hoes, I'm sitting stressing about 5 bowls. Hit the blow, go pick the drawers up, reinvesting in 5 more. Let's talk investments, highs, lows, drop the prices, let mines go. I done sat in this prison cell around 100,000 up times 4. And it's back to that blindfold. If you ain't feeling it the way I'm giving it, then you can simply press fast forward. Ass is hit she asked for it. BBLs pay cash for it. 20 stamps on her passport. 200 miles on my dashboard. Aventador just bashed yours. Check. I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for. Well, I got a J. Well, I got a J. Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking it's bitchy cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check. Mad 90s, 4-4s, infrared, gold skulls, hollow tips, turn rose golds, and bullet holes through closed doors. Feds watching through GoPro, but we ain't stopping, that's no go. Product wrapped up in old clothes, and that product trafficked by old hoes. And she nervous when she picking it up, cause she know she riding with a brick in the trunk. I done really sat her with a brick on the bump, serving at another brick in the tub. Product prop, I ain't switching it up. I've been focused, grinding, doing 60 a month. Feds behind us got the stick in the front, stick in the front, stick in the. Y'all niggas exaggerated, the other half of y'all fabricated. Power moves, they calculated. 2 styrofoams, I'm activated. VVS's, they captivated. If I ain't had it, I had to take it. You was fed, I had to make it. Check. I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for. Well, I got a J. Well, I got a J. Well, I got a J.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking it's bitchy cause I got a check. You can get trippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check.
Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop Radio. That's Treetop_Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for.
Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
When I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. If you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you also get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, well, how you get lost in the sauce?
Bitch, you gonna get lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce over the meat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
When you're born, can you be born with sauce, or do you acquire sauce? You get sauce from.
How you gonna be born with seasoning? You gotta get seasoned. I wasn't born without this sauce.
Hell yeah.
I had to acquire this sauce.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it, dog? Huh? Closed casket? You remember that fool in the wheelchair? How you think he got there?
fighting hella demons, cause I'm stressing different problems. Niggas think they slit, I'm coming back and I'ma find them. Yeah, I'm from the 6, not 31, I'm not gonna rob them. I got my own problems, I'ma solve them on my mama. I ain't got no father, feelings had got softer. I'ma walk them down, I got them crawling like a toddler. Granny passed away and long lived job, my life got harder. Demons in my mind, I swear to God, my life got darker. Niggas keep on talking out, they neck told them stop talking. They say them demons fake, but I feel like them bitches adding me. Look over my shoulder, even when I got the strap with me. Don't tell me you love me if you gonna turn your back with me. Walking with a passion, swear to God, I got a strategy. Niggas keep on talking out their neck, I got them mad at me. Don't gotta appreciate, but I'ma prove that I got accuracy. You a murder and gallery, bed on my head, they selling me. Moving smart for a felony, baby head, you craddy B. If I spend your bin, I know my brother gon' come after me. Dizzy my day running, my little niggas, they stay down to G. I'm trusting so much, I can just sit and smoke a pound of weed. Niggas said they got me, niggas buffing, niggas lied to me. First nigga got away with it, this time is no apology. Remember I was young as shit, my mother used to cry to me like a puddle of pants. Swear to God is really drowning me. My father want me dead, I told that nigga he had clowning me. And he got me built a couple times, don't come back round for me. He got me the way that I am, that's why I don't trust shit. Say that you forever love me, now I'm in the dust, bitch. Put that dumb bitch, yeah.
I used to shop at Motel, but I always had the post down, then they locked me back up. Never saw they locked me back up. You came with solution with the black, this time I got backed up. 25 on my head, I kept the number 1 and I did it. Moving me, I'm alive, but I'm not. They said that they gon' ride, but they not. They said that they gon' my brother, you got shot. You know when he died on the spot. You like when he died for the block, real die with a stock. Rest in peace, my niggas. I can't believe I'm living. I'm gonna see the great man after giving. I'm trying to make it out, man, that's the mission. I'm trying to make it out, man, that's the vision. Solo still spinning. Hold the back to let me out of prison. Fuck that, they are still spinning. On the road, still spinning. Jiggy in the boat, still winning. Many on the block, still spinning. Yeah, I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I just be in myself. I learned how to breathe by myself. I had to show them things by myself. Listen.
Street Talk Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, via Los Angeles, California. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles. That's right, you heard me. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles, man. You are listening to the littest podcast in the world. You know what I mean? So, same background, just a different outfit, you understand? So we coming to you with a wonderful topic today. It's called Seasons. But before we get into the topic, I need you guys to take your thumb. Take your thumb. If you ain't got a thumb, take your elbow. And I need you to go ahead on and like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. The more subscribers I get, the better chances I have of monetizing my YouTube channel and creating another stream of income for myself. Now, usually in my podcast, that we usually, I usually talk about inventions that are created by Black and Afro-Latina. And I had a book that was 1,001 inventions, but actually I read all 1,000 inventions. So I don't have any more inventions to give you guys. So if you guys are listening and you hear this audio or you see this visual YouTube somewhere, I need you guys to go ahead and DM me on Instagram. You can follow my Instagram at TreeTopRadio_LA and be like, look, send me your address. I got a book of Black inventors, Afro-Latina inventors. I want to send to you for the free, and that'll be a good look. But we got a wonderful story before we get into the topic. For those of you who may be just tuning into my channel or may just be tuning in just to Treetop Radio LA, I always have homemade stories that I make up that go along the lines of what we're talking about. So today's topic is seasons. Today's story topic is going to be the other one. So this story takes place in Baltimore City. There were two couples. Names were Jonathan and Kiera. Jonathan was a Caucasian male from Minnesota who moved to Baltimore for a job that he got in DC, and he decided to live in Baltimore because it was just less expensive. And Kiera is a resident of Baltimore City who works at a local Walmart, and they end up crossing paths. Jonathan needed to go to the store, and they end up connecting, and they end up dating. So this story starts in Baltimore City. And see. Wow. It's Baltimore City, huh? This is an amazing place, Kiera. I'm so happy that I went to Walmart to meet you. Jonathan, you so crazy. What you gonna do when you want to go back home? What you gonna do? I'm gonna catch a bus. You gonna catch a bus, Jonathan? Yes, I'm gonna catch the bus. Where you gonna go? I'm gonna go back home, Kiera. What we talking about? Now, we've been in this Walmart for about 6 minutes, and we have not decided what we're gonna eat for dinner. What are you gonna cook? Jonathan, you know I can cook. I'm gonna make you whatever you want. So Jonathan tells Kiera what he wants, and they get home, and Kiera starts making a steak, macaroni and cheese. She starts making collard greens. For some odd reason, Jonathan, who has never ever encountered someone Black, loves all the soul food. So that is what she decided to make. But they heard a knock at the door. And see. Kiera, who is that? I don't know, dummy. Go check. I'm coming. Who is it? It's the Baltimore City Police. We have some questions. Baltimore City Police just moved here from Minnesota. All right, sir. Give me 1 second. How can I help you, sir? Are you the resident? Are you the owner of this residence? I'm one of them. How can I help you? Well, we just received a call saying that they seen someone suspicious in the area, and they described where they went, and this was the house that they described. Do you have anyone in here? No, I don't have anybody in here other than my wife, Kiera. Would you like to see her? Yes, sir, we would. Hey, Kiera, come to the front door. The police said they seen somebody suspicious coming in our house, and they want to know if you're the suspicious one. What? Here I come. Hey, how you doing, officer? How can I help you? Yes, how you doing, ma'am? Sorry to bother you guys, but we just got a phone call from one of your neighbors, and they said that they seen someone suspicious wandering around the neighborhood, and he actually went in someone's vehicle, and then they went into this house. Do you know anything about that? No, sir. Do you have a warrant? No, ma'am, we do not. But the next time you see me, we will be coming back for one. Is there anything you need to tell me? No. We're not criminals, sir. Please leave our property. So the police leaves their property, and Jonathan and Kiera are talking amongst each other, like confused, trying to figure out what's going on. And a couple days later, as Jonathan and Kiera were leaving out for work together, a police officer pulls up again to their driveway, and he gets out. And see. Oh, ma'am, I'm glad I caught you guys. I just want to apologize for coming to your house and questioning you guys about being suspicious. It was the other Black household right next to you, the other one. The end. Hey, that was my cousin Tay-Dog, man. That was his song Wild Card, man. Make sure y'all go stream him on all platforms. He crank. He from Landover. Big shout out to Landover. RIP all the soldiers that's been lost. And shout out to my cousin Tay-Dog again. You know? We're going to hit another commercial break, and after this, we're going to get into the topic. You dig?
Time. Time is something that we can't get back, and time is something that we have a lot of. You can either waste your time or you can use your time wisely. In this life, our time needs to be spent with intention and be spent with purpose. We were all born here with a purpose. We were all born with something that we are supposed to contribute to the world. Whether you're 5 or you're 50, whether you're 4 or you're 47, your time is now. Don't allow time to hold you back. You have all the time you need to be successful. Big homie Smiles, TTRLA owner. Peace.
Hey, you see me? You see me? I'm gonna get my hair done today. You feel me? So y'all not gonna really see this bun no more. But today's topic is called titles. Now, the purpose of this episode is to speak on the seasons of life we have with ourselves, with people, with jobs, you know, because I don't think a lot of people don't understand that we are going through seasons all the time. Just like the seasons of the world, summer, spring, fall, winter, we have those same seasons in our lives. Seasons is God's way of actually recharging your mind mentally and spiritually to become closer to him. So when we're going through these seasons aren't meant to harm us or hurt us. It's actually God's way of bringing us closer to him, because a lot of times we put a lot of our eggs in the basket of the world, if that makes sense. And so we get caught up with things, people, you know, money, and those are just seasons. But God is here forever. You understand? When you're chosen, like we spoke about in our last show, about how you got to recognize why things are happening, you have to realize that when you're chosen, your life is not going to be comfortable. It's going to be very uncomfortable because you're chosen. And when you're chosen, that means that you're chosen to lead a life that is for God, that is for elevation, that is just for growth. And sometimes when you're going through those different seasons and those different changes of elevation, you sometimes feel like maybe, damn, I done messed up my life, or, you know, or maybe God don't love me, you know, because all of this is happening back to back. When you're isolated, you start to see people for who they are. Now, when I say you start to see people for who they are, I'm not talking about how somebody hurt you, because a lot of times when we're hurt by someone, or maybe we're hurt by getting let go from a job, we think that because we're no longer with that person or in that job or in that situation and friendships, that it's because of the hurt or the pain that you've been through, you know, and you don't see people for who they are because you've been hurt by them. If you see people through your hurt, you're not going to see the person, you know, because the devil can create a false sense of pain. He will use a situation in your life that caused you pain and manipulate it into something it never was, because he knows you are weak spiritually. That devil is a tricky individual. He knows how to use our pain to cause confusion in our heads first, because the confusion starts in a mental. And then when you're confusing your mental, you start to do things in confusion. You start moving chaotically. Again, because the devil can create a false sense of pain, he will use a situation in your life that caused you pain and manipulate it into something it never was, because he knows you're weak spiritually and mentally. when you're going through seasons, a lot of times God will send allies your way. Now, however, just because they are sent on your path to help elevate you into who God wants you to be, it doesn't mean that they will be in your life forever. That's something that I had to, work through. Seasons are meant to show you how you're growing and elevating in your spiritual walk or journey to elevation and towards God. Now, when you're thinking about seasons, right? The first season a lot of us will experience will be the season of pain, and it is no particular order sometimes when that season will happen. So let me not say the first season. A season that you will go through will be pain. You will endure pain in a season. Now, if pain has occurred in your season or is currently occurring in your season, what you want to realize is that you want to recognize why the pain is being caused and why you are being affected by the pain being caused, right? Because each season is our journey to learn more about who we are, learn more about the people we involve ourselves with, learn more about the jobs we apply for and get hired for, learn more about our friends, you see? So that pain is beneficial. Now, when the season of pain happens, you don't want to stay in pain, right? When I say stay in pain, a lot of times when people get hurt during this season of pain, they a lot of times stay in that pain. They stay in that hurt. Everything that person did to them, or everything that friend did to them, or everything that job did to them, they hold on to it. And they're unable to move forward successfully in life because they're still holding on to the pain. How many of us out there that is listening to me on the audio side or see me visually have experienced some form of traumatic pain that they held on to for a while? Raise your hand. You, beside the driver, raise your hand. Exactly. Now, what I learned from holding on to that pain, number one, it creates bitterness within me. I get angry. I start thinking about the pain that has been caused to me. You know what I mean? Whether it was fair or just. You know what I'm saying? I start to embody that bitterness, How I'm talking to people is bitter. How I'm going about things is bitter. At my job, I'm bitter. You know what I'm saying? You can't, for me personally, I cannot hold on to pain. It tears me apart. It gets me depressed. It makes me want to kill myself. You know what I mean? Pain is not good when you're holding on to it. Now, when you're able to step outside of the pain and look into what has happened, you'll start to recognize why it happened and why it occurred, and you'll recognize your role you played in the pain. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll learn how to move forward. Once you move forward from that pain, you're now developing a shield, a type of shield that in your next season, you'll have in your tool bag of elevation. You know what I'm saying? Because you experience extreme pain in the pain season. And after you was able to go through that storm of pain, you was able to see the light, and you was able to move forward successfully in love, right? Another season that we'll go through that was for pain is a season. I'm not gonna say the first season, but it is a season. So pain is a season. Another season that we will encounter, self-doubt. Self-doubt is a very, very bad season to be in, okay? When we're in the season of self-doubt, you start doubting everything that you do, right? I'm gonna use myself as an example. So at a job that I was previously at, a while ago, wasn't nothing recent, but at a job that I was at,
I was new into the industry and I had a lot to learn, you know what I'm saying, in a short period of time, because like most of us do, we kind of alter, you know what I'm saying? We alter our resumes to be what it needs to be for us to get the job. You feel me? I think my manager just told me my co-host, my phenomenal co-host, Black Corpsman, just pulled up in the drop top Corvette 2024 wrapped in the Black Corpsman. Tight! Come on, bring him. Hey, go ahead, manager. Go ahead, let him in. Let my boy in. Where you go? Let him in. What you playing?
Man, you see me
Excuse me, man.
Let's fucking go. We out here, man. This is my wonderful co-host, Black Corpsman. What it do, fool?
What's the deal? How you living?
Man, just, blessed to be alive, living how I be living, trying to make $1 out of nickel. You understand?
I heard that.
Hell yeah. So today's topic is seasons. Now, before you came in, I was just telling our audience that the purpose of this episode is to speak on the seasons of life that we have with ourselves, with people, with jobs. And I was talking to him about how seasons is actually God's way of recharging our mind mentally and spiritually to become closer to him. And when we are isolating ourselves, we start to see people for who they are, especially when we're going through these seasons. And when I talk about see people for who they are, I'm not talking about when somebody hurt you, because a lot of times when we go through a season and we like, oh, I see who that person is, it's because we seeing them out of hurt. We not seeing them out who they are for real. And I was basically saying that seasons is like the weather. You know what I mean? We got seasons of pain. We got seasons of self-doubt. We got seasons of love, and we got seasons of wealth. You know what I'm saying? And the season of pain is something that everybody is going to experience in life, because we got to go through the pain. What you think about that?
Definitely. I feel like, some of them seasons of pains is really seasons of lessons. You feel me? It's the seasons of learning, and we just, it may be painful sometimes, but it's really a lesson that we need to learn. And sometimes that lesson is continuous. You feel me? I feel like this pain kind of just dragging on. I ain't really been able to let it go. And it's because you ain't learned that lesson quite yet.
Hey, that's why you my co-host. I just said that. Come on. Let's go. I was just telling them you can't, because for a season is temporary. So when you're dealing with the season of pain, sometimes, it may feel like it is forever in that season because it's happening to you like consistently. But if you're able to step out of the pain once you go through it, and you're able to like see what was causing the pain and see maybe how you may have contributed to the pain, you're able to adjust and then elevate better for the next season, because now you got a solid tool in your toolbox of elevation, which is the season of pain that you mastered. You was able to get through. You was able to push forward and not be in bitterness, because when you stay in pain, like you were saying, sometimes pain feel like, damn, I'm about to stay in this shit. But when you stay in it, you don't want to stay in it, because you become bitter, you become angry, you start just living your life not purposeful. You feel me? So pain is a season that we don't really want to stay in. And then the other season that I was telling them when you clicked in was self-doubt. I've been through the self-doubt season, and the self-doubt season is the season where you doubt everything about what you got going on. Everything. You doubting you at your work, you doubting your work at your job, you doubting how if you in a relationship, you doubting how you can love somebody, or you doubting what you contributing to them. When you dealing with friends, you doubting if they really fuck with you for real. Oops, sorry. You doubt if they really mess with you for real. You know what I'm saying? You doubt, if they really have your best interest in heart. So self-doubt can be a not good season to be in. But if you're able to work through the self-doubt through positive reinforcements through yourself, or surrounding yourself by individuals who encourage you and help with the self-doubt, then you're able to move through self-doubt season and put that in the toolbox of accomplishments, and then move forward to the next, season. What you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I want to say, seasons come back. You know what I mean? I think that sometimes we feel like, I already dealt with this specific thing, or that I already learned this lesson this way. Well,
Right.
it's about that time for it to come around, and obviously learn it again. If you so, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And then you do better.
Winter come every year. That motherfucker come once a year. So
That motherfucker once a year, every season these same seasons gonna happen, but each time you're gonna be able to handle the seasons with more ease,
Yeah, and expand on it on your life and what you got to do. Each one not gonna be the same. Every time it's winter, sometimes it's snow and sometimes it's rain. You feel me? So it's gonna be different lessons, but the season will come again.
The season will come again. Do y'all hear that? Throw the hand clap. Throw the hand
I just think that's important. You gotta be realistic. You feel down right now. You're gonna feel. You may feel up in a couple months, but you may feel down again. That's the whole point. Is like you said, you building up that resistance to like, look, I can deal with this shit. I know I can deal with this shit now. Like, yeah, this may be different than how it was last time, but I didn't got through that last shit. I'm gonna get through this shit. Right on moving.
Right. You gonna keep right on moving. Like even with so the next season that I told them that we have is the season of love, right? So everybody go.
There you go. That motherfucker come round too. You know what I'm saying? It's a merry-go-round in this bitch. You gonna get your turn, you gonna get your ride, and you gonna get the fuck off, and you gonna get another one in a little bit. But it's not your turn. It ain't your turn.
I'm telling you, miss one, next one, 15 coming. You feel me? You gonna go through that season of love, and everybody is excited. Everybody wants actually this season, right, to happen to them. And at some point in their life, they want to have love. They want to feel love. But I think when that season of love happens, I think a lot of times individuals get caught up on, I guess, maybe the moment of how they feel, of how that individual is making them feel. You know what I mean? They're not really, I'm not going to say this is for everybody, but in situations that I've been in, I just feel like when the season of love happens, I think it's so much expectation on how the individuals want to be loved that you kind of miss out on growing in love with the person.
Yes, I think that. No, go ahead. I'm finished, and then I'll say.
So I think so. Like, I think like, say if you're an individual and you're in a relationship, if you're a man and you're in a relationship, and you are the type to just pour love all the time, give love. That's all you do is give love, and you support and give, all of this, because that's the type of love that you actually want in return. So that's why you give that love out. And I think some people are not successful in relationships because they don't really know how to give each other what they need instead of what they want to give them and what they feel like they need. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like I know what you're saying. It's something that I had to learn at a young age. I had got my mom this gift. This motherfucker to me was awesome. You feel me? It was a little mummy thing. It had the mummy inside. You feel me? Motherfucker was ceramic. I'm like, take that bitch out, play with it, put the whole away. You feel me? I'm like, it's up, it's cool.
Right.
She's like, nah, go ahead and take this back. You get me a gift, get me something I want. Ask me what I want and give me something that I want.
Right.
Like, oh, you feel me? I felt the same way after that. I'm like, look, get me what I want. Like, you want to help me? You want to get me something? Give me what I want. If you can't get me what I want, that's okay. You say that I can't get this right now, hoopty, it's cool. But don't be excited for something that you want if it's for me.
Right, exactly. Because you wanted to do that for me. That's not, I never said
this really for you. Yeah, it's really for you.
Now, it may be something that I like, maybe, possibly, whatever you get, but it's not really what I want. Yeah. So when you're dealing with love, the both individuals have to give each other what they want. And if they're not being given what they want in that moment, you have to be able to communicate.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I swear, from the start of this whole little love part, I'm like, look, communication gonna be the key right there, because
it's the key.
Look, we're not always gonna get it right. That's you can be in the season of love and still have ups and downs in that motherfucker. I think that's the mistake we be making. We can be in love and be going through it right now. That's okay. I still love you. We still gonna get through what we got to get through.
Exactly.
We can conversate and say, yeah, we getting through this. Yeah, this is where we want to be right now. We want to be standing over there on that corner, but we walking over there. We on our way to get over there. We
on a journey. Yep.
Yeah.
We on that journey. And a lot of times men or women or whatever type of relationship you in, they don't be wanting to go on that journey. And not to say that people who experience pain in relationships is not valid or, you know, whatever. But I feel like, this is just my personal opinion, you let me know. I feel like if you are truly in a season of love and you are really in love with that person, you're going to go through the motions. Whether it's good or bad, you just going to go through it because you know that person's heart. You know their true, you know who they are for real. You know what I mean? And you know that, okay, damn, I ain't really know this about you when I met, but I know your heart. I know you got good intentions. So it's something that we can work through. You feel me? Yeah. It's something that we can work through. But a lot of times people aren't able to work through their seasons, and the season of love passes them. And now they like, oh, fuck love.
And that's a mistake because, you know, it's like I said, it's ups and downs in the season. And like you said, like, you know, like we're saying, the season's gonna come around. So yeah, that season of love may just left. Now it's the time of season of hustle. And you know what I'm saying? That season of love goes slide back in when it comes. You gotta it's season of buckle down and keep your head down and keep the marching. You feel me? It's all right. That love goes right back around.
Facts. And the seasons with jobs too. You know what I'm saying? I had to just being growing up into adulthood. I feel like I just experienced adulthood at 35 right now. So just, you know, going through many jobs, I realized that jobs have seasons. So people feel like they got to be at a job for 5-10 years, showing their loyalty to a job, their dedication. No, maybe that job had a season of 6 months, maybe a month.
Yeah.
You know? So in that month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, you should be able to move. Now, I ain't gonna say 5 years. 5 years, too motherfucking long. Sorry for cursing.
Look, to me, the whole thing is, did you get the lesson you were supposed to get out of that time?
Did you get the lesson?
It don't matter how long. Just like last time we talked about the dude, he did 27 years at that job. Now they gave him $200K in one shot. He got that lesson though. He got the lesson.
Yeah, that lesson.
Keep his head down and keep it trudging. He gonna get it in the end. He didn't learn.
You're right. So that is true what you said. So even if don't matter the length of time, as long as you're at a place where you're able to learn and learn all of what you can learn. So once you learn everything you need to learn at that position or at that job, then you can move because you never know how long it takes somebody to kind of get it. So especially at
got different lessons that they came to learn. I think that's something we be sleep on. You know what I mean? We're an era of destination. You know, we all about, oh look, this one. I seen the motherfuckers over there. Come on, talk to me right. You know, I see the motherfuckers over there getting to that destination. I want to get there too. Now this motherfucker is a journey, and I promise you that if that's what's on your journey, put it on your journey and keep pushing though. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm going, and that's it. Like, nah. I'm trying to get to the like they be saying, you know, shoot for the fucking moon and maybe fall on the stars and shit, you know?
Right, shoot for that motherfucking moon. And you gonna land amongst a star, some stars, maybe a whole plethora of fucking stars, you know? Oh, sorry, I keep dropping the F-bomb. Boy, I'm going off today. But yeah, so jobs have seasons, so you don't want to, you know, be at a job.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, we were talking about how you really don't know the lesson of the job. Like the last job, I didn't think had no lesson, and now I fucking end up having got paid from it. I'm like, look, the lesson to this motherfucker was, look, if you do it right, you're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? I was going there, I wasn't doing. Look, I ain't do nothing to y'all. I came in this job, did what y'all want me to do. Now I'm gonna leave with your money because you done fucked around, right? That ain't my fault.
That's me. I'll take that. That's me. I take that. That's what you got. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you ain't got to worry about shit. That's what I'm going through right now at my current job. Not that is going wrong, but I'm learning to do things the right way. When you do things the right way the first time, you ain't got to worry about nobody trying to triple check, double check, coming behind you saying you did this wrong. Because if you get it right the first time,
You don't
You
got
don't
worried
have to
about
look
that.
at that as much as you look at that motherfucker 80,000 times. It was right the first time. It's
Look
gonna be
at that
right 80,000. Y'all can lick my ball sack and check the next shit too, because I'm on it.
I'm on my shit. So that's what I'm going through at my current job. That's the lesson. The new season, because this is a same season, but I've learned from past seasons on how to operate with this new season at my new job and stuff like that. So what I'm learning now is that I have to, my personality, because I'm real sensitive, right? I'm a sensitive ass thug. So I'm really I have a energy. So when people have their energy is off, or they're like angry, or feel like they've been like shady, before I used to mirror that. You know what I'm saying? That put me in a lot of situations where I got fired. Because I'm mirroring the energy of somebody who's been there for a while, who in a position that's higher than me, and that could get me gone quick. And I ain't recognizing the tricks. But now that I'm in this new season, right, I can recognize the tricks, so I move differently. And I recognize when you move differently based on past tricks, people are offended that you're not stepping into the trap of they bullshit.
They're like, wait a minute, I put dog shit on the floor right there. How you didn't step in that dog shit? Like, wait.
Exactly.
That's because you have to step in it. I don't mean I got to step in it. I didn't see that already. I smell it in the air or something. That's familiar. You know what? That's motherfucking dog shit. I'm gonna look down and watch my step.
I smell that. That's a big dog too.
Yeah. That motherfucker had corn for breakfast, as a matter of fact.
So they ain't about to get me. You know what I'm saying? People, when you deal with any job, you're gonna deal with gossiping. You're gonna deal with people talking about you and stuff like that. Before, I couldn't handle it. That shit pissed me off. It'll make me so upset. Like, damn, why y'all talk about me? But now in this new season, I'm like, shit, they talk about you because you righteous. You chosen. If you wasn't somebody of importance, would they really be focused on you like that? No.
They wouldn't even notice you.
They wouldn't even notice you. They wouldn't even care, for real. But because you are somebody of importance, all the focus is going to be on you. So you have to learn how to, I think somebody else is here. So you got to learn, oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for cursing. My manager just told me, the man that put me on to the game in LA has popped in the motherfucking room.
Yeah!
Class, I'm gonna have to get a bitch.
What up, y'all? What up, man?
Ben, what it do, fool?
What's happening with y'all? Hey, that's crazy. I just happened to check my inbox. I'm like, oh shit, they got a show, and I'm like, oh shit, they on. I thought I was gonna miss it. I'm glad y'all still doing it and sticking to it, man.
Yeah, we sticking to it, but Black Corn Man gotta, he got motivate me sometimes. I be going through my little motions and shit, but we consistent.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that Instagram, man. Y'all better shine it up. Be ready, because right. I don't know if you've been paying attention. I don't know if you've been seeing them pictures and shit I've been posting.
The pictures about what, about Taiwan, the war?
Nah, hell no. Fuck no. I'm talking about some broadcasting shit.
Oh, Dash. Oh yeah, I seen that Dash. I was like, did you see that Black Corn Man? You ain't see him? I was like, damn, it's been working with the Dash radio company.
We trying to get something lined up. I'll be up there a lot though, so we getting something lined up. I'm working on a nice little show. I'm about to return back. I'm about to return back.
Let's go. Let's get you back in this bitch, man.
Yeah,
so,
man.
That's a season. Look, you been going through a season. What's that? That's called elevation. Yeah. That's the season of elevation. You understand?
That's the evolution of elevation.
Yeah.
Did you catch what we was talking about as far as seasons go and stuff like that?
Nah, I just got on. I got on like a minute or two when you say, "Oh, I think somebody in there."
Oh, okay. So basically the topic is about seasons and how, you got to go through these seasons, especially when, in life, just like weather, because seasons help you bring ultimately you closer to God. It helps you be closer to who you are as an individual, to elevate. And it also allows you to see people for who they are and not seeing people for who they are out of hurt, because a lot of times we think we seeing somebody because they hurt us. No,
Right.
that's not really who they are. The pain may be who they is a little bit, but that's not who they are as an individual. So the seasons help you kind of put shit in perspective, you know what I'm saying? And understand that the seasons is not gonna happen once. Like Black Coleman said, it's gonna be multiple. Like you go through the season of pain, right? Everybody go through that season of pain with shit just fucked up, everything back to back. Boom, 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 boom. But then we learn how to, once we get through the pain, we learn how to move through it, and we put that in our toolbox for the next season of pain that's gonna come around. Be like, yeah, I know how to recognize this pain.
It helps you weather the storm each time. Like it builds character. It helps you move. And I was talking to somebody recently, and we was talking about like how you have to enjoy the bad times just like you do the good times.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to enjoy a lot of those good times without the bad. You go through some things, that helps you build that thick skin to be able to motivate through life and where you got to go. The way things been happening, the past, past 2 years or whatnot, I feel like it's just been meant to happen that way, and look how we linked up. We linked up through somebody else.
I know, right? Look how God do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then the rest is history. And but even, when I was going through my mental situation, like I was like, I had to make sure you was good, make sure things was happening, and that's part of your look what you're doing now. Look what y'all doing now. Like that's just part of the story. It's the season, man. Like, however you ended up out here on the West, you had to come out here and meet us. You feel me? Like you had to come meet us to be able to do what you're doing, and so on and so on. Just like you said, you need your boy to give you that boost sometime. Hey, it is what it is. I just need to know who told you motherfuckers that y'all should do a show together. That's it.
Ben told us.
Yeah, that was definitely you.
Ben told us. But Ben said, "This is the way, the truth, and the light, and we shall follow."
Hey, yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, I could have, what I was going through. I had to make sure you was cool, because it would have been selfish. That season that I was going through, my storm, to have my shit just, my black cloud flow to you. So it was bad. It happened that way. I don't think. Well, I ain't gonna say. I know that ain't the last time all of us, gonna work together. You know what I mean? So y'all know what's up. I'm trying to set some moves. I'm trying to Phil Jackson some shit right now.
Yeah.
Hey, cause I actually, it's funny that I just told the homie Dolomite. I don't know, y'all know the Too Much Game podcast. I just told.
Is y'all back? Is y'all back?
Yeah, we've been
Can
here.
y'all hear
me?
Yeah, I hear you now. What's wrong with her face? Look at her face. What happened?
You followed up on your show.
How we still rolling on your show? We still rolling. Hey, but I was saying, like, I was saying, I was just talking about you, the Dolomite. I was like, man, and that was today. It's crazy having the show. I said, me personally, I feel, and this is for both of y'all, because y'all energy remind me of of one. Y'all personality and y'all energy is too big for a podcast, and which is why I'm trying to stump my fucking foot in this broadcast game, man. Because y'all need a radio show. This is energy. And the energy is too big to be contained by a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, hold on. Let me get my humble flex on right quick while I'm on your show. Look, my name's Ben Ready. For those that don't know, I have a company called Townhouse Media. just want to get a little flex on. I'm out here. Your fans is out there in LA or Cali and Maryland, right?
Yep, Cali and Maryland. We double time.
Let me show you how we coordinate out in Cali. You see my walls?
Yeah.
Now look at these.
Got a match.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, that's how it go, man. That's how it go.
That was a real big flex out there.
I said I had to do something ignorant today, and that was my ignorant. That was my ignorant mood of the day. That was it.
We're getting ignorant. Shoes match the wall, bitch.
Flex on your ass, fuckers they talk about.
Hey,
and the other season that we go through is the self-doubt season, right? And in the self-doubt season is you doubting everything that you do, right? Everything that you know you can do, you doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like, maybe you don't have what it takes to get you there, or maybe people not supporting you like you want, then you start doubting your abilities. But you got to get through that. And if once you get through the self-doubt, it comes by yourself. You get through it from yourself and surrounding yourself by positivity and good people. What do you think, Ben?
For those that's listening, please do not stay in that fucking season. That's one of the worst seasons as a creator.
Exactly.
As a creator, as an independent, as a businessman, corn man, no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's and too with the podcast, it's like, damn, when you see your brethren out here supporting. I know you probably got some people that's at the elote shit, like, damn, nigga, what's up, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like you having the green and your close homie come out with somebody else pack, like, fam, like,
I know, like, nigga, you
like, that's how you feeling, that's how we moving today, huh?
Yeah. So like the self-doubt one is one of the worst ones when you're a creator, because you're like. That shit felt like the world was crashing. Like, it was so much other shit. I went through like 4 storms at once. You know what I'm saying? I had to evacuate the premises. Like, it was crazy, But you get caught in that, it'll stop you from creating.
Right.
And every time you stop, you're prolonging your greatness.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
get the hand claps for that one. I love the way you said that right there, man.
Yeah.
Stop, you prolong your greatness. We gotta repeat that bit too.
Every time you stop, you prolong your greatness. And I'm speaking from experience, like from shows that I started to shows that I stopped, and you stop, whatever the situation is. Perseverance is important. You weather that storm, that perseverance, whatever that struggle, that hard time is, you push through that. And at the end of the day, and y'all see it every day. It come through the black clouds, gray clouds, storms. It's always, it may be there for a couple days, 2 days, it may even flood. But the sunshine will be there eventually. So, don't ever get caught in there. Yeah. It's not about your friends. Your friends, they, a lot of them have self-doubt in you because it's the homie, like, because usually being a creator, you're always creating something, and that's what we do. You're a businessman, you're an entrepreneur. You're always going to be thinking business. You're always going to start a business. You're always going to be creating something, whether it's clothes, music, anything to sell, and you're always going to be doing that. And people are going to be like, this motherfucker keeps starting over. Like, no, I'm still going. I haven't started over. If I stop.
It's just another page in my chapter, motherfucker. Get off my dick.
You know what I'm saying?
Get off the dick.
So at the end of the day, things are happening, and right now the season I'm in is it's probably like the season of like I won't say winning, because
maybe you're in the season of gratitude.
I'm not gonna say win until everything is set in stone, but I'm in the season of
Nah, we gonna
I'm
say
in
the season of winning. It's
I'm in
early
the
in the
season of
season.
perseverance.
Nah. We in the season of winning.
Oh, no.
We in the season of winning. It's just early in the season right now.
But look, that's what I'm saying.
The
Perseverance
weather
is right
really
before
start
winning.
changing. You feel me?
Perseverance is right before winning because you done weather the storm and you coming out pushing through the hardness, and then right after that, it's the win. So I'm in the season of perseverance, which is under the umbrella of the season of winning. So that was like that. Everything has an umbrella.
Yeah, we're in the sub season. You feel me? Subdivision of the season.
Nigga, Sub-Zero head ass nigga.
You subdivision of
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You can't subdivision of business.
No, but I like the way you said the creators. You know, if you create something, if you selling anything, you're a creator of some type of shit. I like that. That's exactly right.
Right.
You're gonna experience a certain something being a creator, trying to reach out and deal with people and deal with things, and succeed, do something different, taking risks to prosper.
Yeah. And just to piggyback on the job.
Damn.
We piggybacked about this motherfucker.
In my younger state.
Oh,
What happened?
I thought somebody came and yoked your ass about the car. Shit. Hey, look, on camera, you gonna play this back and wrong. You was like, and the piggyback up.
Right up out of here. Piggyback out of here.
You went straight off camera.
Oh shit! It's not because I'm driving. You know what I'm saying was before in the season before I could recognize the traps that people put for you. You know, at jobs how they try to trip you up and get you fired. I've learned how to recognize. I learned how to recognize. Don't involve myself with their bullshit. Another season that we go through is wealth. The season of wealth. I feel like right now I'm in a season of wealth because I'm at a good job. My coworkers are good.
I was just telling my dad about what you said about your job the other day. I ain't never gonna forget that shit right there, buddy. I woke up like I'm gonna make these people some money today. Woke up excited. I'm like, oh
I did say that because I love my job for real. I wake up every morning like, oh, I'm gonna make them some money. Because me making them money.
That shit blew my mind. You like, I woke up excited, like I'm gonna make these people some extra money today. I'm like, hold on, I need an employee like that. You woke up excited to make them some extra money today. Oh no!
You gotta be a good company. If you're a good company, then niggas gonna be excited to wake up and make your shit some money.
And that's exactly how I want to have it. I want my motherfuckers happy than a bitch.
Because they shit gonna make your shit. You know what I'm saying? You go in there. That's how I look at it, man.
When you give it to your employees as an owner, you're able to get free hours.
Hey, man. Hey, and people that have a 9 to 5, let me tell y'all, man. Don't look at that shit as your what's the shit called? Like you dedicating what's another word like that? You dedicating like 8 hours of free time at this place, 8 hours of work to support your independent company or your lifestyle that you want. Don't look at it as you're going to work for the man. You go there as you work for the man, you'll be fucked up mentally. Like, man, that's when you start hating. You know, even when you hate the job and shit going wrong, just know you there. It's a stepping stone for those that's in the field of where they want to work at. You know, and it's still tough. Transfer, find a new job, never stop elevating.
Never stop elevating.
Oh, let me drop one more gem before I get out of here because I got to go do a show. Look. And for those, school ain't for everybody, fam. School ain't for everybody, okay? So let me tell y'all, I know people that went to school for like 4-5 months at a trade and making more than people that have a bachelor's degree, okay? So get you a trade. Get you a trade. Get you a trade, get to your dream faster. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these 9 to 5s. You start right now. You know, especially if you're a young motherfucker, fresh out of high school, and you don't want to go to school, don't go fucking work at fucking. I mean, you can work at Burger King and shit while you doing this other shit, but go get your trade 6 months, nigga, and you start at 18. You can retire. A lot of times these jobs just want 20 years. You can retire by the time you 40. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to and do something else.
Right.
You know, and put that money from these jobs into your shit. Even if you ain't an entrepreneur or you not a creator, get that shit. Go see the world.
Right.
Don't wait on nothing, man. Don't wait on nothing.
Next, use that money to build your dreams. I tell my residents that I be leasing apartments to, I tell them I was in LA to start my dream, and now I'm up here. I got to use my career to fund my dream. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get caught up. Before I used to get in that mindset of like, you know, damn, I can't do my dream no more because I gotta get to this money. No, I use the job as a way to get to my dream, and that dream gonna give me the money.
Yeah, right. There you go. And yeah, you have to. Sometimes we gotta manipulate ourselves to get through this fucked up ass time. You know what I mean? So, hey man. So at the end of the day, you know, make sure you ain't wasting time and do what you gotta do and make it happen. Don't wait. You keep waiting and waiting. Like I said, don't prolong that greatness, man. And
remember, you gotta go through greatness. And remember, seasons, young people, if you listening out here, older people, it don't matter. Whatever people, just know that seasons is going to happen because for every new level is a new devil. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen again. But if you are paying attention and you are recognizing shit, you're going to be able to recognize that new devil and be like, fuck you. I'm leveling up.
Same season, new lesson. There we go.
You feel me? That's how it is.
Right.
So this is a good show, man. I appreciate you popping out. Thank you, Ben Ready, man.
Yeah, shout out to
I appreciate
Ben.
y'all, man. Hey, y'all, you may be over there under your own station, man, but hey, you always under the roof with me over here at the house, man. Both of y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. Hey, so look, I'll already maybe later on tonight if y'all ain't busy, let me see, probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock my time. 9 o'clock my time. It might be too late.
My time.
Well, our time, but her time, she probably be asleep.
It might be 11, right?
12. So that's
12.
If it's too late, we can wait till tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna be up. All right, I'm about to go get my hair done right now, so I'm gonna be up.
Yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. So yeah, man. So good stuff, y'all. One love. All right, man. Salute. Oh wait, wrong hand. Salute.
Yeah. Salute. Hey, Black Hole Man, thank you for coming through. Hey, Instagram and your website so they can tap in.
The website, blackcorman.com. I'm working on upgrading, putting shit on there. Fuck with the NFTs. We got a lot of shit coming. We got a YouTube dropping out for the Corn Man shit to explain the NFTs. Just fuck with the website for right now. Everything gonna be on there when the time comes. blackcorman.com. Grab you some merch. Start following. Tap in with the email. Subscribe. Let's get it.
Let's get it. You feel me? We out here. So let me pull over for. Okay, thank you, Black Hole Man, for tapping in. You feel me? Hey, you already know, man. It's Treetop Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, via Los Angeles, California. I just had two amazing people stop in. Our co-host, Black Hole Man, and my dog. My CEO, you know what I'm saying? My guru, Ben Ready, tapped in with me. So shout out to Ben Ready, man. Make sure y'all follow me on all my platforms. You know what I'm saying? Instagram is going to be Treetop Radio _LA. You can follow my backup personal business. My personal page is going to be Big Homie Smiles _41 backup page, I believe. Y'all can, just stay dangerous out there, man. Stay focused. Proper preparations prevents poor planning. Remember that at all times. It's always motherfucking free. Simba, so he motherfucking free. You dig? inshallah, my man be home soon. You know what I'm saying? We got some big things happening, and I'm just trusting and believing God. He about to touch down, and it's going to happen. He about to take over the industry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Loved ones. I appreciate you guys for keeping me motivated and just staying focused with me. You feel me? We gonna end out on a commercial.
Hey, whoever out there, your worth is not determined by who you're with. Your worth is not where you live at, how much money you got. Your worth is the value of your character, the value of your morals. A lot of times we get in situations where, you know, we put more value in that thing or that person than we do ourselves. You are important. You matter. God created you with a purpose. Live your life with a purpose and with intent. Everything else will work out. If you broke, you gotta have the mentality of good work ethics, and money will follow you. If you're going through something in a relationship or with your family, work on yourself. Everything else will work out. Peace and love.
Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA.